Is doing things in space a worthless venture? For those of you who have watched some of my previous videos, you pretty much know the answer to that question. No. In my asteroid mining video, I mentioned how it is possible for humans to mine very valuable resources on asteroids that can be used as electronics and industrial components. In fact, the sum of the value of these resources in the asteroid belt is about $900 quintillion, a figure that translates to an endless supply of these resources which are running out on Earth for humanity. However, it isn't just in the future that we will benefit from space exploration on Earth. In the present, already, the economic and non-monetary benefits we gain from space exploration and industries far outweigh the cost of such industries. As a former activist for protecting satellites against orbital debris, I believe that satellites are the first way humans benefit from space. Economically, the 2,218 satellites orbiting the Earth allow our Earth to have weather prediction, GPS, and time tracking systems. All of these directly contribute to the $400 billion space industry that humanity has. But there is also reason to believe that satellites provide more indirect economic and humanitarian benefits. The data received from satellites can be used for climate research, natural disaster prevention, and defense purposes. And the various industries that rely on satellites' GPS and time tracking systems could easily amount to trillions of dollars of value made per year, as well as saving countless lives and helping us stop climate change. Now, let's compare that to the cost of satellites, which is about $10 to $400 million per satellite. If we were to go with the rather high estimate of $200 million per satellite, the total cost of all of humanity's satellites would amount to about $440 billion. And this factors in the fact that satellites last about 5 years on average. This is roughly equal to only 1 year's worth of the direct benefits of the space industry. In short, it is safe to say that by looking at the direct benefits alone, satellites provide about 5 times as much economic output as they cost to build. And if all these fancy economic and humanitarian arguments don't convince you about the value of satellites, I would like you to imagine a life without phone services, GPS, and weather prediction. You'd have to use old-fashioned paper maps and not even know what tomorrow's weather is going to look like every day. In short, life would suck without satellites. But aside from satellites, even manned spaceflight provides benefits to Earth. Living on the ISS requires NASA and other space agencies to think of creative ways to support human life in space. And these creative solutions to hazards in space have led to innovations that have improved life on Earth, such as improved firefighting equipment, water filtration technology, and infrared ear thermometers. But now, let's jump over from the present-day benefits of space industries to the future benefits of space industries. One of the first benefits will be from space tourism. Aside from the very cool fact that humans will be able to see distant worlds with their own 2 eyes, space tourism will provide revenue for the human economy. But perhaps the most important benefit of space industries is a very obvious, far future benefit: salvation. When the sun expands and the Earth no longer becomes habitable, or if an asteroid decides that it's about time to hit the Earth, humanity will need to jump ship and move to another planet. This is not to say that we shouldn't improve life on Earth. Far from it. But we should be willing to invest in our species' future in the event of a catastrophe in order to make sure that humanity and all other life on Earth do not perish when the Earth does. On that note, I would like to give a last-minute congratulations to my alumni, Elon Chan, for achieving liftoff of his Crew Dragon with a human crew inside of it. Although the Crew Dragon has yet to dock with the ISS, if it does, it will be the first time a non-government entity launched humans into space in human history, thus bringing humanity a step closer to being able to land on Mars and beyond. Well, thank you for watching this week's video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to this channel, join our Discord server, or become a Patreon. Likewise, if you enjoyed watching this video, please watch either Why There May Be a VR Exodus or Surviving the Moon, humanity's first moon base. The code for this video is SpaceX.